Talking about all afternoon, the red flag warning continues in Connecticut. That means officials are pretty worried about brush fires. In fact, crews are even responding to one today in Ellington. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Dylan Fearon joins us live from there with the latest, including some reaction from the guy who started it. Right, Dylan?
Yeah, Mark, good evening. The good news is this brush fire is now under control and no one was hurt. But whenever there's warmth like this, whenever it's dry and you add some wind, that means there could be brush fires. And fire officials say no one should be burning anything outside in their yard today. But that's exactly what one Ellington man was doing this afternoon. A brush fire started. Now the man is speaking exclusively to Channel 3. Carlos Espinosa was burning leaves and pine cone needles in his backyard.
Wind blew and, couldn't control it. One thing led to another.
A brush fire started on Ladd Road in Ellington. Carlos's neighbor's shed even burned down.
We didn't get a permit and it could have been worse.
Could have. No one was hurt. But it's exactly what fire officials say not to do when it's windy, warm, and dry out.
Don't do open burn in the yard. Don't be flicking cigarettes out the window.
Crews have been in Ellington for hours dealing with the fire. It's common in these conditions, but it can be prevented if people listen to experts like retired firefighter Joe McElroy. Joe is an instructor at the Connecticut Fire Academy, teaching recruits how to handle brush fires. He's showing us 4 of the key tools firefighters use when trying to put out a brush fire. Joe is demonstrating using a water backpack, broom, rake, and a Pulaski, a combination of an axe and a hoe.
But most common typically is open burning in your yard. Heavy winds take off, and next thing you're burning a small pile in your yard, and it catches the woods on fire. It's common.
Carlos has learned his lesson, but the fire marshal is here investigating.
Luckily nobody was hurt, no houses were burned, so learning experience for me, and I'm glad that everybody's okay.
Now, there are still some firefighters behind this house still working on this brush fire, but we are told everything is under control. Most of the fire crews have left here on Ladd Road in Ellington. We also know the fire marshal has left, but, Mark, they are investigating tonight. We're live in Ellington. I'm Dylan Fearon, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.